First Alert forecast.
I mentioned just before the break, we've got some changes coming this week. The warmer air that's been sitting on top of us has started to shift off to the east and will be suppressed off to the south a little bit as that boundary between cooler air and warmer air shifts our way. And that's not going to happen for at least another 24 hours. So at least the start of the week is going to be nice and warm for fans of summer. But once we get to Tuesday, you can see we've got that cooler air starting to move in. And we'll also see some rain showers with a weather system that'll pass through. But tomorrow, going to be good to go. The morning commute, evening commute, green light conditions. Weather really shouldn't be impacting the commute. A few clouds here or there, but overall no huge concerns. Morning temperatures in the low 60s, upper 50s for a few places. By the time the evening commute rolls around, temperatures will be in the mid 80s. That's about as warm as we're going to get for your Monday. Let's time out those rain showers now. First Alert Future Track trying to bring in a stray sprinkle for your Monday afternoon, but I think 99.9% of the day on Monday is going to be dry with some mostly sunny conditions right before sunset. And then we can see those showers moving in late Monday into Tuesday. Notice, I've stopped the clock at about 6 a.m. or so. So when some of you are starting to head out the door, I want you to notice that there are some dry spots in here, but there's also some soggy spots as well. So not everybody dealing with rain at the same time on Tuesday, but I do believe everybody sees some amount of rain. Some will be a little bit more, some places will see a little bit less, and I expect those rain showers to be moving out of the area on Tuesday by about 6 o'clock or so, and then we return to business as usual with the dry weather. So how much rain are we talking here? More or less, it'll be in between about 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 an inch. Like I said, some places like Decatur, especially places south and east of Fort Wayne, might see a little bit more than places like Fort Wayne, Kendallville, off to the north and west. It might only be about 1/4 of an inch. This is not enough to turn the drought conditions around, and the timing of it might mean that drought conditions actually get worse when we see the update next Thursday. And then, like I said, we're going back to dry conditions. We don't have any rain chances to come after that as we get into next weekend. Let's talk about those temperatures now, because that will really be noticeable. Wednesday afternoon temperatures only in the mid 60s across the area, and we cool off quite a bit overnight into Thursday morning. Morning temperatures across the area on Thursday, some places mid to upper 30s. Once we're starting to get into the mid 30s range, that's when we're talking about the possibility of some patchy frost. This is typically the time of year where we're starting to experience our first frost. Some places that already happened back in September, but usually late September, early October is about the time that we experience our first frost across the area. And it is possible, because you can see in your First Alert 7-day forecast that both Thursday morning and Friday morning, temperatures quite chilly, will be in the mid to upper 30s across the area. But then we're rebounding, at least slightly, back into the low to mid 70s for next weekend.
All right, thank you, Caleb.